For the first time since the Ebola outbreak began, Eyewitness News here's from a local doctor in the thick of it all. Tonight, we spoke to a local doctor from his hotel in Liberia. He's on the other side of the Atlantic tonight doing what he normally does in Providence, help people survive. The story is new at 11 tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright is in the newsroom now with that story.
The doctor I spoke to in Liberia says the situation is desperate. Hospitals are overwhelmed with Ebola patients. He says he hopes his work helps put the country's crippled healthcare system back on the right track. The Ebola outbreak in West Africa is one of the largest in history. Now one doctor from Rhode Island is trying to help.
It's my first time responding to an Ebola epidemic, but it's many people's first time responding to an Ebola epidemic because this is the first epidemic of this magnitude.
34-year-old Adam Levine is a doctor at Rhode Island Hospital and assistant professor of emergency medicine at Brown University.
I'm working with International Medical Corps to set up an Ebola treatment center, and it's going to be located in Bong County, which is just north of here. We're building it in a forest in the middle of nowhere and hoping to get it operational within a few weeks' time.
Levine says right now, Liberia has only 3 Ebola treatment centers with a total capacity of 200. He says there are hundreds of other patients with no place to go.
It's very challenging, and the challenges involve not just the infrastructure of getting the building set up, but digging a borehole and getting enough water, also hiring and training staff. We're going to probably have about 200 staff members when it's at full capacity.
Levine says despite the magnitude of the crisis, there's a relatively small number of humanitarian workers on the ground.
So there's a huge hope, I think, that the international community will step in and provide the necessary resources to stop this epidemic.
Levine says he arrived in Liberia August 30th and plans to stay about a month. But it all depends how quickly he's able to get that treatment center up and running. Officials say so far, 1,900 people have died in the Ebola outbreak. Live in the newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.